Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. Today I've come here with a reading for you all, and this is going to be all about what is coming in June and how you can align in the month of June. Now we have two piles here, so we have pile number one and we have pile number two. So you can also pick the card based on the deck that you're most attracted to. So either if it is this or this, you have to just sit, close your eyes, meditate, think about the one that's attracting you the most, and then you can pick a pile. If in case you're not able to pick a pile based on the deck, then we also have like charms here. So the one that we have here is a hammer. So you can also pick either this, which would be pile one, or you can pick a wing, that is an angel wing, which is pile number two. So I'll let you have your minute and then you can select the pile that you like. All right, pile number one. We're going to start your reading now. So you chose this hammer or you chose this deck. Well, both of them have beautiful energies. We're going to start with looking at what is coming in this month. So first, let's see what is the theme of this month for you guys. So pile number one, what is the month of June 2025 bringing for them? What is the theme of the month? Can you please let me know, Spirit? All right, we have got two cards here. So the Fool, the Magician. Okay, we'll take out one more. And we have the Four of Cups. All right. So these are the cards. These are your emotions. These are the cards that we have got, and these are like the theme of the month for you. We're going to understand more about it, and we'll take out more cards from the Harmony Heart deck, which is going to tell us more about what the theme is going to be like for the month of June for you. What is the month of June bringing for pile one? All right. So we have teamwork. All right, let's see more. Then we have risk management. All right, let's see the last card here and we'll dive into the reading. So we have opportunities. All right. So we're going to start with the reading now. And the first thing that I'm able to look at here is the Fool card. Now, with the Fool card, I can definitely say that with the card, I feel like there are new possibilities, new opportunities, and new beginnings definitely starting for some of you here. Some of you could be taking some sort of a leap of faith. And for some of you, I also feel like this could be a beginning of some new project, maybe at your workplace, or it could be like either getting married even for some people. I'm not saying marriage cards, but I somehow feel that this is a start of something new. This is a start of your new journey in life, so could indicate marriage for some of you as well. So that is one thing that I do see here. Another card here is the Magician also, and even this talks about some manifestations that are coming to life. So this month, expect some manifestations to be fulfilled. It could be very small also. It's not necessary that it's something very big only that's coming to life, but I still feel like with this card here, some sort of manifestation is coming to life. Something is working out, something is falling in your favor, and something is just turning right. I also feel like with the two cards here next to each other, like, they have come in a sequence only. And, the first card in the deck is the Fool, and then we have the Magician. So it's like leading into a new space, probably leading into a new beginning, probably. And that is a part of your manifestation. Could be like a part of the divine plan, which is the divine wants you to go into so that you can achieve actually what you desire. And also, like, kind of, have like all that your heart has wished for. So that's something I do see initially. Let's get into this more. Now we also have the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups is somehow telling me that there is a possibility that there could be some things, okay, like some opportunities, some situations that could arise, which could make you feel like that this is not what I asked for. Maybe I wanted a bigger cup. So like you see this girl, she is sitting here, and she is not really paying attention to the three cups in front of her. Rather, she's dreaming of this bigger cup. So right, like I feel like this kind of is indicating that there is the solution in front of you, there is everything that you need in front of you, but you are not ready to pay attention to it. Maybe you are upset about things, maybe you are upset about the way things have been turning out for you, and that has been a struggle. Maybe like that can be the struggle, in fact, in the coming month. We'll understand more about the challenges, but I feel like this could be some of you people as well. So some of you are definitely embarking on a new journey, some people are getting their manifestations fulfilled, while for a lot of people it could be the beginning of their manifestation fulfillment. So there is a possibility that you may feel like, you're getting things but they're not up to the mark, you're getting things but they're not actually as fulfilling as you wanted it to be. So that's the first thing I do get here with the tarot cards. Now let's understand this more. In the theme of the month, I've also got the teamwork card, so it's definitely telling me that there is some sort of collaboration also happening here, and this has come right below the fool. So I do feel like some collaboration, some teamwork could be happening this month. Like I said, some new project is what I'm also getting, and I'm hearing this again and again. So it feels like for a lot of you, work wise, there is something new that's definitely coming in. With the collaboration teamwork, I feel like this could be something that could come through someone at your workplace, someone who is actually, very proud of you, and someone who's actually very trusting in the situation, somebody you can trust and somebody who trusts you with the project that you're about to do. So something of that sort I'm definitely getting here. This is going to really enhance your work environment. You will be able to work well with the people around you, and I also feel like there will be a lot of support that you will be getting this month. So that is something that's really beautiful for you, pile one. Let's see the next card here, and that is risk management. So okay, here also it is saying that you need to demonstrate wise risk management in your career, balancing opportunities and challenges. Strategic decisions are propelling you towards success. So I do feel like to a great extent here, the cards are definitely indicating an energy where it's kind of saying that whatever you do, like whatever you're trying to do in your career, and see, like even this card has given us so many uh positive energies for career. Even if you look at this card, even this is related to career. So it's the opportunities card, and it is saying career opportunities are opening up for you, offering the chance for significant advancement and growth. So definitely very big month for your career, it seems like. So some of you could be getting a promotion, some of you could be kind of doing the hard work. Like, look at the charm that you chose. The charm also is the charm is also the hammer. So the hammer also talks about the hard work that you will be putting in, and it also talks about, strength, resilience. That is something I do see with the charm as well. So I do feel like this career, this month is really good for your career, and I do feel some opportunities will be there. There is also a need for you to be careful. So if you're signing any documents, you need to be careful about it. If you're taking on new projects, you need to be careful about, the terms and conditions, understand whether they align with you well or not, and then take the next step. So that is something I definitely get here with the cards. Now we're going to dive more deeper into it and understand what you can expect in this particular month. So let's see what the angels are trying to tell you about this month. Okay, the high priestess, the five of five of material, and the empress. All right, so even here I've got something similar, again very strong career energy. I was just trying to see if there is anything else that we need to focus on in the month of June for you, and again the energies are very much similar to career only. So here also we have got the high priestess. um, Intuition is going to be on peak, emotions could be taking a backseat. I feel like dreams is something that you need to focus on. If you're getting any dreams, they do hold a very significant message for you. If you are focusing on something about, I'm getting a lot like your subconscious mind being very active. So you must be focusing on a lot of things here and there, but your subconscious mind is trying to drive you towards what exactly matters, and really trying to pull you away from what really doesn't matter. So something along those lines I can definitely see the high priestess telling you. Listen to your intuition, listen to your gut feeling. It's definitely going to be a guide this month. With the five of materials also, I feel like the card is definitely telling me that uh, I think, this is giving me a very strong energy. Like maybe in this entire year up until now, like this is the, the month which is going to mark the end of the first half of the year. So this, this is a possibility. Okay, like in the last few months, you have been worried a lot about your materialistic goals, your career goals, or your financial goals, or maybe like your savings, or maybe you had a desire but it's not being fulfilled. So this month is ending the, ending it very well for you. Like it's kind of bringing a position, or a state of mind or a place in your life where you're going to be like, okay, fine, this is what is not working out for me, and this is the plan of action that I need to apply. Some sort of growth will definitely come, but June could be a month for a few of you where you will be realizing that okay, this is not working for me and I need to try and work harder for myself. I need to try and work towards maintaining a better balance in my life. That's the kind of energy I see with this card. I also feel like this card is definitely, pointing towards the fact that a few of you could have sudden expenses show up. So if that happens, you need to be prepared for it. Like some sudden expense may come up which could be related to anything, any sudden thing blowing out of proportion. Maybe like, let's say for example, your tire got punctured, so some expense could come out there. So anything, it could be big, it could be small, it could be anything, but you need to be prepared with money, which could be very helpful. Try not to spend a lot of money for no reason this month. That is very essential for you guys. Now lastly, for the Empress here, this month is really good for you on a very spiritual level. I feel like this month also is very good for you on the front of your ambitions, your desires, your goals, your success. I feel like a lot of it is going to be achieved, and it is going to be celebrated as well. It is something that you will be celebrating a lot. I also feel like the Empress, sometimes gives the energy of creativity flowing in. So I do see creativity flowing in this month. And for a lot of you guys, looking at all the other cards also, I feel like it's a very strong message that some desire is being fulfilled, so you will feel full. Like if you look at this person, she is standing here, but she is the center of universe. If you can see, all the planets are here, and there is like this light in between. It's kind of showing that she is the center of the universe, and she is flowing good energy. So I feel like all the good energies, all the positive energies will be naturally flowing through you. There could be a possibility that there will be time, like I said, where sudden expenses will come, where sudden negativity, certain negative energies could enter. But make sure that you don't let it affect yourself a lot. Like don't let it affect your mental health, your creativity. I feel like this, whatever it is, it's going to happen for a reason. It's going to lead you towards more creativity, more stability, and more happiness in your life. So that's another thing that I do see you need to look out for. Now we can move on and understand how you can align more in this one. So first, let's see what are the self-care things that you must do in the month of June. So let's see what are the self-care messages for you guys. Okay, the first message I've got is make a meal. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, it's very essential to eat healthy. It's very essential to have good meals. Try to have as much home cooked food as possible. Try to avoid eating outside. Okay, so this makes more sense. The five of materials also talks about getting sick. So could be that your body would need nourishment. So making a meal could be a practice of self-care. Eating healthy fats, the avocado, and eating more protein, eating more good fibers. I feel like that is something that's definitely being highlighted. Some change in your health is definitely needed, and it will start with making a meal for yourself. Let's see more self care messages for you guys. Okay, wow. The card, write a gratitude list. So I do feel like you need to become more gratitude, you need to become more grateful for what you already have. You need to become more um, proud of yourself. You need to become more happier with what the universe is providing for you. And uh, and I also feel like somewhere the universe is asking you to be uh, more grounded. I feel like, even when there are difficulties, even when there are times when you're achieving things, being grateful really helps you maintain the grounded energy, and it helps you maintain a lot of stability as well. So I feel like this is something that you're even being asked to do. I also feel like the gratitude list is also going to help you manifest. I feel like it again takes us back to the magician. So if we look at this card again, and if you look at this, gratitude also helps you in manifesting. So this could be a good month for a lot of people to manifest their desires. So if you're trying to manifest anything, practice this. It is going to help you manifest your desire. Let's see another message for self care, and then we will move on to the next message. So, what is the self care that one needs to do? And this is the last message, and it is read. All right, so guys, you need to really read something. It could be, reading something that's meaningful to you, whether it is like, if you like fiction, you can read that. If you like non-fiction, you can read that. Reading is also going to help you a lot. It's going to help you attain knowledge. And for a lot of you guys, I feel like learning something new is super important. So I think these are the self-care tricks that you need to use. So the first one being preparing a meal for yourself, practicing gratitude, and then reading. I do feel like it's all going to help you out a lot this month. Now we're going to see what you can do to align with the positive energies here. So let's see what you can do to align. Just let's see what you can do to align this month. All right, so for your alignment, the first message I have got here is guideline. Now, this is saying that in times of uncertainty, I turn to God for guidance, trusting that He will lead me to the light. I follow His direction, knowing it will reveal the path to peace. I surrender my destiny to God, and my faith is always rewarded with clarity and purpose. So, I feel like somewhere, if you're feeling lost or if you don't know what kind of decision you're supposed to make, because I do see a new possibility, taking a leap of faith, with the full card that we got in the beginning. I also feel like somewhere the universe is asking you to, kind of step into the new era, a new energy, a new energy. It's asking you to kind of have more faith in yourself, have more conviction in yourself, and when you do that, I feel like the universe is going to really reward you. So in those moments when there are confusions, when there are uncertainties, I feel like the universe is asking you to focus on God, connect to God, and understand more what you can do. Like, ask for guidance, ask for help. It's okay. That is something I do see to that you can do to align. The next card here is reality, which is saying I am loyal to myself and others, removing the masks I have worn and letting go of illusions. With confidence in myself, I show my true strengths. I no longer need to hide. I replace shame with the empowering force of love and truth. So even here, I'm getting that somewhere the universe is asking you to focus on your reality, focus on what is really true for you, focus on what is really meant for you, what is good for you, and kind of move ahead with that. The more you do that, the better it is going to be for you. The more you focus on this, the better your life is going to turn. So that is something I definitely see. And I also feel like here the universe is asking you to focus more on love and truthfulness. So even if you feel like anybody is not being genuine, anybody is not being truthful to you, do not bother. You have to be the truthful one, and you don't have to worry about the others. At the same time, you should not be tolerating anything that is not true towards you. Now, this is a very specific message, so it may not resonate with everybody, but yeah, this is something that I'm also getting here to align yourself in the month of June. Now, the last message here is bravery, and it is saying, I am stronger than fear and doubt. I carry the light of courage within me, trusting in God's guidance, no matter the trials life presents. I face them head on, growing and evolving through every challenge. So I feel like here also, the universe is trying to tell you that you are stronger than you believe. You're stronger than what you know. And I feel like you're stronger than you know. And I feel like here the universe is telling you that, okay, you know what, like, even if you're feeling fearful in certain moments, right, you can turn to God, you can ask for help. There is bravery, there is courage, which will be channeled more and more. I do make feel like even this denotes strength in a lot of ways, and it also denotes resilience. And I feel like it's kind of going hand in hand with whatever we have got in alignment as well. So this is something that I'm definitely getting here. Now we are going to look at the last messages of this reading, that is a message from your spirit guide and a message from the angels deck as well. So first, let's see what is the message coming for you guys. Okay, the cave. All right, let's see more. We have another deck which is going to give us a message from the spirit. All right, so here we have got a few very specific messages. So first, I've got the cave, and it is saying retreat, time out, self care, slow down. So I do feel like this month is also about slowing down for a lot of you, right? Again, making a meal, gratitude. These also talks about slowing down, gathering yourself, grounding yourself. Even this message is kind of indicating that. So this is time for you to go for a retreat. Maybe some of you could go for a trip, maybe a weekend trip, weekend outing. And if you get a chance to do that, do not miss out on it, and definitely go ahead, do that. do some self care, and all the self care that I've mentioned here, that is great, but also practice more self care. Give yourself a treat, slow down, take some time off, don't overexert yourself. That is very important, which is being seen in the card. The next card here is also the message from the spirit oracle, and this is telling us, go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life and in its entirety, and acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. So even this is kind of indicating the same thing. This month, try to, if you feel low, if you feel like something is not working out, look at your life at the entirety. Understand when things did not work out, how did it go forward. Even though there is new beginning, even though there is a change, there is a up levelment happening in your career specifically. For a lot of you, it's something that's starting, something that's also taking you towards the next level of your life. So you need to look at things, and understand that it's okay. Sometimes things take a little time to work out, but they do work out. So that is something you need to keep in mind. Apart from that, I've also got acknowledging the old wounds, and that kind of indicates that sometimes the only thing that is helping us from our growth is our old wounds, our old chapters, our old ambitions, and we need to release them in order to be able to align with what is coming for us. So that is something I'm definitely getting for you guys here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, pile number two. So, this is your reading for the month of June, and you chose this deck and this particular charm. So, this is an angel wing, which kind of gives me a feeling that this month you're going to be getting a lot of support from your angels, your spirit guides, and your loved ones. So, we'll understand this more, and we'll see if we can make any connection with this particular charm in the coming reading. So, let's see what is the theme of the month for you. So, let's just check. What is the theme of the month for pile number two? All right, we have got two cards, the Magician, wow, and the Four of Swords. Okay, the theme for pile two. Okay, all right, I don't think I'm going to take these, but we've got the Seven of Cups, and yeah, all right, so we'll understand more about this. First, we'll also take out some cards from this deck. This is the Harmony Heart Oracle deck, and we'll understand the theme of the month for you guys. What is the month of June going to revolve around for pile number two? Let's see. All right, so one, learning, security, all right, and prioritization. All right, so you guys have an extremely amazing uh theme coming up here. So I've got the Magician. I feel like the Magician, there is something about June for sure, because the previous pile also had the Magician card, and it kind of gave me a feeling there too that, there are a lot of manifestations for a lot of people coming true, and for some, it could be just the right month to manifest what they want. So now you'll have to pick how it goes, and you'll have to see how the month unfolds. But if you're trying to manifest anything, definitely do so in the month of June. I will be listing down some methods, or you can also check my shorts. There are some methods that I had mentioned in my new moon short, which was uploaded recently. So you can also refer to that for some manifestation techniques. But definitely a very good month to manifest something this month. And I also feel like this is going to be a month all about fulfillment in some way, and it's about gaining more confidence pile too. So I feel like for you guys, this month is going to be all about gaining some sort of confidence, some sort of energy, some sort of energetical shift is also what I'm seeing here for you guys. A very positive month, truly. It also feels like a lot of your desires or wishes are also coming to life. So for a lot of you, that is the case. However, for some of you, I've got the Four of Swords. Now this also talks about retreat. This talks about resting. For a lot of you, this could be a month where you need to be a little careful. There is a possibility of falling sick. um when I say sick, I don't mean extremely sick, but like, getting viral fever, cough, cold, something that could like kind of disrupt your energies for a bit. This is something that is also like a reminder that, if you're trying to overexert yourself, or if you're trying to work too much, or if you're trying to put a lot of effort and trying to overdo something when it's not required, or when it's not ideal for you, that could be a little problematic. So that is something that I am definitely getting here. um that is something that I'm definitely getting here. Apart from that, I also feel like this month is going to be all about resting. It's going to be all about taking it slow. It's going to be a time, I feel like a lot of you guys could have also seen pile number 1, or there are some energies that are very much connecting to pile number one's end of the reading. So if you feel like you want to hear both the piles, or you felt drawn to both the piles, I would highly recommend listening to pile one too. However, this month I also feel like for a lot of you guys, it's going to be all about resting. It's all about taking a break. For some of you, I see like going on a trip, or maybe like a staycation sort of a thing, where you would just go and rest and sleep well and come back. For a lot of you, it could be spa appointments, something that's going to be all about resting. So this month also denotes that for you all. Now the last card here is the Seven of Cups, which is again giving me a feeling that this month is going to be all about uh, confusion. Too many options in front of you, maybe too many choices in front of you, and for you it will be a little difficult to pick what is what, like what is right. Is it something that I need to do, or is it something that is okay and I can avoid it? That kind of energy. I also feel like this month could be a month where you would be like, okay, if this is happening, fine, but what if I what if I can do something else? Maybe like, let's say you have an ice cream to buy, for example, and you decide to buy blueberry, but somebody says no, the chocolate one tastes better. So confusion, petty confusions, can be very small confusion, and can be very big, maybe a lot of options in front of you to choose from. If you're again manifesting something, if you're trying to buy something, maybe buying a property is what I'm hearing, buying a house, buying a car, I'm seeing something of that sort. So if you're planning to do that, I feel like a lot of confusion could come up this month. We'll understand more about this going further, but the next card here is learning, and with the learning card, I definitely feel like here it is saying that you're expanding your career through learning and self improvement. New skills and knowledge will help you grow. So I definitely feel like somewhere your career is going to be really important this month. You could be learning something new in your career, you could be doing something new in your career, which would be very exciting, which would be adding like a feather to the hat, and it's like kind of getting some advancement because of the learning phase. I maybe some of you could be going through some sort of training. For some of you, it's learning new skills for your new job, or for some of you, getting into a new job, getting through a training, something of that sort. I definitely see happening. For a lot of you, it could just be taking up a new course, feeling a calling and finally doing that for your career. So that is something I definitely see here. Now the next card here is security, and it is saying that a sense of stability and security surrounds you. Your life is balanced and you feel grounded and protected. So definitely some sort of security is coming in. For a lot of you, I'm hearing this could be like a commitment kind of a thing coming from your partner. For some of you, if it is not commitment, it could mean that this month you could finally see some things falling in place, which would give you at least some sort of assurance. So whether it is in your career, your health, your love life, some goals, some fulfillment happening this month, which could make you feel like, okay, you know what, some things are falling in place, some things are aligning for me, some things are actually making its way for my betterment. So those kind of things are definitely something that you can see. It also feels like a stable, secured environment would be around you. I feel like this could also be a very warm month. You could meet a lot of people. Again, when I say people, it could be like the people that you trust and love, and they're going to come and make you feel extremely happy. They could make you feel very secure. You would just have this cozy environment, is what I'm seeing. The next card here is prioritization, and even this is kind of telling me that you have successfully set priorities in your work and life, managing resources and time effectively. This focus is helping both personal and career growth. So I feel like this month you will be able to bring about a balance that has been missing. So even though it's very like contradictory in a way, because like the Seven of Cups talks about confusions only, and it talks about not knowing what to do, feeling stuck. However, the prioritization card may also be indicating that this is the month for you to prioritize and actually get things in order, rather than just being all over the place. Because sometimes we don't even realize it, but then it becomes very important for all of us, like, to prioritize, to make a schedule. If even if it is difficult, we have to try, because otherwise, you may feel very exhausted, you may feel like you don't have energy at all. So that is something you need to avoid this month, and you need to prioritize and make more balance, because right now I feel like if that is lacking, that could maybe mean that you would not feel like working at all. You would feel like, I just want to rest, I don't want to go to work, I don't want to do anything at all. So that kind of energy definitely surrounds you. Now we're going to check if there is anything more that we need to know about the month of June for you guys. This is a very general reading, so let's see if there is anything we missed with this card, and if anything more we need to know right now for June 2025 for pile 2. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, wow. Eight of Wands, amazing. And Queen of Cups, beautiful, very beautiful energy. Emotional fulfillment happening for sure, materialistic fulfillment happening for sure, and things falling in place. A lot of things are going to align, a lot of things are going to start looking better, is what I can definitely see. I feel like some fulfillment is definitely happening materialistically, like some goal is coming to fruition. So, like I said, even big in the beginning, some of you are buying a car or buying a house. You're buying something that has been a long time goal. It could be as simple as buying a book. It doesn't matter, whatever it is that you were saving for, whatever it is that you were wishing for, you're kind of putting your money into it. For a lot of you, it could be investment. So like we saw, learning, I feel like for a lot of you, it could be that you would be investing in some sort of a course which is going to help you in achieving some good desires for your career or something of that sort, I feel. I also feel like with the cards present here, it is also mostly likely that you would be achieving some sort of a goal here. You could be, kind of letting things fall in place. You would be taking a leap of faith. Like, look at this guy, he's up in the air, he's going somewhere. So it feels like you could be traveling. So, like I said, there could be a vacation also on the card. So, yes, there's a confirmation for this as well. So, travel, relaxation, enjoyment, vacation for a lot of you guys, and things falling in place is what I definitely see for a lot of you. And I've also got the Queen of Cups, which also indicates emotional fulfillment. Being in touch with your emotional self, understanding your emotional state well, and kind of taking care of yourself is what I see on the cards for sure. So this is what I'm definitely seeing for a lot of you guys here, and this is what I do see happening in the month of June. Now we're going to understand more from the self-care deck, and understand what are the things that you can do to stay aligned in your month. What are the things that pile 2 can do to stay aligned in the month of June? So we have read. Okay, reading is definitely a big theme here, because pile 1 also got it, and I feel like you need to read something. So again, learning has come up here. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, it could be just like, reading, researching about what you want to learn, whatever you are trying to, put your energy into more, trying to get into more, learning about it, reading about it, researching about it. Those kind of things I can see. I don't see particularly reading a book only, but it could just be articles, getting in touch with the things that you really desire, the things that you want. That is something I do see here. Let's see more. What is it that you need to do to align with yourself, and do what self-care activity you need to practice? What self-care activity do you need to practice? Sync with the moon. So definitely manifesting with the moon cycle. We also got the magician and sync with the moon. So on the new moon and full moon this month, definitely do some manifestation techniques. It's going to work out. This is your month. This is the month where you can actually achieve something that you desire. This is also a time for you to balance your energy. So meditation around these times. If you're not somebody who can meditate every day, at least try to do it on the full moon and new moon, and it's definitely going to help you. Go with the phases of moon. Understand that each 15 days, the moon phases usually are 15 days long, and we kind of go through two phases. So where one is where the moon is increasing, and one where the moon is decreasing. So understand how to set up your emotions along with it. Again, it's not just emotions, but like aligning with the energy. So when the moon is increasing, we kind of manifest something that should grow in our life, and when the full moon arrives, we kind of celebrate the fulfillment of it. And when the full moon closes out, and when the moon starts decreasing, we work on releasing anything that is not helpful, anything that is negative, any negative energy, any negative thought process. So maybe try doing that, and it could help you a little bit. Now let's see what else we have. So this is the last card we'll be looking at for the self-care. Okay. Energy work, guys. So definitely work with crystals. If you have been thinking of getting new crystals, this is your sign. If you've been thinking of enrolling in a spiritual workshop which is related to meditation or something, this is your sign. I also feel like energy work here is definitely indicating towards also kind of, maybe getting into some spiritual path. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it could be just, traveling somewhere where there is a religious site, or maybe like visiting it if you're somebody who has been willing to do that, who has been thinking of it. But for a lot of you, it could be just, working with crystals, doing some meditation, learning about spiritual work, energy work a little bit more, and shifting your reality. So that is something I'm definitely getting would be a good idea for you guys this month. This is how you can practice self care. Now let's see how you can align more this month, and let's see whatever is coming up. All right, so we have got first card, energetic action, and it is saying, I focus on my heart and take meaningful action in the present moment. For things I cannot change, I release them, placing my trust in God's plan. I'm surrendering, I find peace and empowerment. So I do feel like this should be the agenda, like the mantra of the month for you. Like whatever doesn't align, let it go. Whatever is meant for you will be yours. The like God is going to bring it your way. God is going to push it your way. Universe is going to help you achieve exactly what you desire. So energetic action is needed. For that to happen, you also have to allow things that no longer serve you to go away. So that is one thing that I do see that you need to do for alignment. The next card here is expansion, and it is saying that I'm always growing, expanding, and evolving. With every experience, I expand my understanding and deepen my connection to the divine. I welcome change and new possibilities, knowing that each step forward brings me closer to my highest potential. So this also talks about growth. It's talking about learning new things. Expansion is also, kind of giving me a feeling that you are going to really work on a spiritual path, and I feel like somehow these two cards are also kind of going in sync with this. So maybe a lot of you are already on a spiritual journey, going through some sort of transformation, and this transformation is coming to a culmination in the month of June. And the last card here is authenticity, and it is saying, I embrace my authentic self, free from the need for approval or validation. I express my truth openly and courageously, knowing that my authenticity is my greatest gift. Through being true to myself, I inspire others to do the same. So, yeah, like I said, there is some sort of transformation that is coming to fulfillment. It is making you more authentic, and this is what you need to be. This is what you need to do to be more aligned with your growth, with your life purpose, maybe with what the purpose is for the month of June as well. I feel like authenticity is going to be needed in order for you to manifest anything you desire. Make sure you are doing it from a good perspective. Somewhere I feel like it's also going to delay the process of manifestation for you as well. So I do feel like authenticity is what is needed at this point of time, and it's going to really help you out a lot. Now the last message we are going to be looking at is the message from the angels deck. So let's see. This is a message for you guys. So it is sinking stones, and it is telling us that transmit your vibration, use your voice. So be very clear, communicate, tell what you feel, tell what you is in your mind, what's in your heart. That's going to be extremely important. Use your voice for something that is important. I feel like that is your mission, maybe that is what you're meaning to do. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe you are walking on a very spiritual path, learning something very spiritual this month, which could lead you into like a new belief system altogether, which could kind of give you a new perception in life. So that's something I do see. Let's see more, like last message from the spirit guides. What is the message for pile number 2? Okay, so you have got, if you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that once closed are opening up, just in different form. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned. All right. So, guys, I feel like this month a lot of things are happening. You're learning something new, your perception is changing, you're getting more curious, is what I'm seeing. You're becoming more authentic, and you're becoming more and more aligned with your energies. You're becoming more aligned with your, I would say, life purpose for that matter. And for a lot of you, I feel like you're learning to talk for yourself, you're learning to speak up for yourself, you're learning to become more uh, positive for yourself. So I see that kind of energy as well. In a lot of ways I feel like new doors are opening up, even if there is something that you wanted, either it's whether it's a connection, whether it's a goal, whether it's an ambition, that is also possible, but only when you align yourself with your higher self, and when you understand that a lot of things kind of work on a different level. So I do feel like June is going to be a pretty transformative month for a lot of you, and this is why it's very important to work on your energies and keep yourself balanced. So yeah, that's what your reading is all about. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.